This is what happens when you finally decide to choose yourself above all others. We spend so much time, countless hours, so much energy into other people. Some would put that underneath the umbrella, the category of people pleasers. Every time we look up, we are doing something for other people. And life just is just passing us by, and we never really get to the core, or we never really get to be who we are initially, who we came here to be. You see, for whatever reason, a lot of it I think stems from childhood trauma, and the people pleasing comes in where our needs were not fully met, or we may have been in a family dynamic or situation to where we felt like we always had to be doing something for somebody else in order to receive love. And then we carry that with us over the years into our adulthood. So just think about it for a minute. If this doesn't apply to you, then wonderful, that's great. I'm glad that you are able to live a life and have not experienced what I'm talking about. But for those who have, we look back over as far back as you can remember into your childhood. Look at the relationships that you've had and how they've unfolded, and how were you served in those relationships, or better yet, were you served in those relationships? Because here's the deal, when we get so lost into helping everybody else, what does that mean for us? What does that leave us with? And so, you find yourselves in situations, and these things can build resentment too. You're saying yes when you really mean no. And believe it or not, our bodies know that. Our bodies can sense that. And that's why, they say stress kills. Try to live a stress free life, because those things that you internalize and you're not vocal, or you're not operating in a way that serves you, it builds up inside. It can manifest as illnesses, even if they're subtle. And that's because we've taken on so much, and we haven't made the other people reciprocate as they should. So we live a life not of our own. We live a life trying to do what other people think we should be doing. We live according to how others think we should be living, instead of stepping into our own and honoring ourselves. So then we find ourselves sitting wondering, is this really my life? Is this really the life I should be living? And you're scratching your head and you're like, okay, I've been doing this for this person. I've been over here doing that for that person. A lot of people are wives, mothers, daughters, sisters, cousins, and you have everybody tugging and pulling at you, especially if you're a person that is an empath, or you just have a lot of empathy, and you, for whatever, you just don't know how to say no. And again, back to that childhood trauma situation, you were afraid to say no because of, in fear, abandonment and fear are tied together. So you're not really operating, a lot of times you're not really operating because those are the things that you want to do. You do them because you fear that if you don't, the other person not going to like you, or they're going to get mad at you. And I know it firsthand because I was like that. If I don't do this, they're going to be mad at me. Until I have to start putting me first. You are not going to fully embrace and love and live your life until you put yourself first. Now, granted, a lot of people will say that that's selfish. And, well, hey, call me selfish because today I love me and I'm going to put me first. It does not mean you don't love the other people. It just means all of those wonderful things that you were doing for others, because we do a lot of great things for other people. We're excited to do stuff for other people. We love it. It's our nature, it's our character, it's our core character. And so that's what we do. We do for others. But here's the caveat, here's the problem. We don't know how to set boundaries. We have not set boundaries for the things that we are willing to do. And so therefore we find ourselves doing everything. And then again, then we start scratching our heads like, wait a minute, something just don't feel right. And so many people are starting to wake up now, and it's just a movement. People are starting to wake up and they're starting to see, okay, something is not right. How do I change this? I don't like this feeling. And the way you change that is you have to put yourself first. Now, it's a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to feel so foreign because we've been used to operating the other way. A lot of us are around here operating on autopilot. You have to stop operating on autopilot. You have to wake up, come into awareness. Know what it is you like to do. Know what it is you want to do. Stop letting other people dictate and tell you what to do and how to live. That was a pet peeve of mine. People always wanted to tell me what to do, how to live. Stop it. I'm an adult. I'm grown. I pay my own bills. I don't need you telling me what to do. As a matter of fact, I've accomplished more than what you have. So please, let me be grown and let me live my life. And here's the thing. If people respect you, they respect your boundaries, they respect your choices, they respect your decisions. Now, can they give their little constructive criticism or their opinions? Sure. You can give your opinions. I have no problems with it. But at the end of the day, when I've become more self-aware and I know who I am and I'm no longer people pleasing, some of the hurtful things, some of the disparaging things people may say, it'll just roll off of you. It won't even matter. They can give their opinions, but it doesn't matter. But somebody that respects you and honors you, they're going to do just that. They're not going to throw digs at you because you've decided that I'm going to go this way and I'm going to do this. Because here's the deal. People were so used to and so dependent on you just knowing you was going to say yes. Let's look at this. You have some situations. Let's say you have 5 friends, right? And you have this one person, they know who to ask favors for, and they know they know who not to play with. You have to become one of those people that this person is not going to play with. So they got yes person number 1 right here. Might got a second yes person right here. And then you got this other person, don't ever have nothing anyway, so you can't even ask them. And then you have this other person that's a hard no. And then the other person that's a hard no. So who are they going to go to? They're going to go to this person right here that's always going to be the yes person. But this person knows they ain't not finna mess with these other 4 off the top. They not even finna think about asking these people to do anything because they already know the answer is going to be no, so I'm not going to ask them. But if you are the person that's always saying yes, that also diminishes your value, because people are not going to value you if you just always a yes person. Because they're gonna be like, she just gonna say yes. So I'm gonna ask her, and I'm not valuing her time. For instance, let's say you're babysitting for someone. You're the yes person, and you're gonna babysit. Some people don't know how to come get their kids on time. When I tell you, I don't know who has experienced that, but when you babysit for people that take advantage of you and take advantage of your time, they don't respect your time. They supposed to come pick up their child at, let's say, 6 p.m. Okay, 6:15 rolls around, 6:30 rolls around, 7 o'clock rolls around. So you like, okay, I'm just trying to give some grace here, but there seems to be a problem here. And so then you have to pick up the phone and call them like, excuse me, you know you left a package over here. You need to get over here right away. Come pick your package up. Those people, when I tell you, people just they don't respect your time. And again, it's all going to go back to, how are you respecting you? How are you respecting your time? What boundaries are you setting for people who are taking advantage of your kindness? They take your kindness for weakness. You know the phrase. So you have to start showing up for yourself in a big way. You have to start, you know, another example. If your cup is not full, or if you're not full, how can you continue to give to other people when you're depleted? And so, the airplane scenario, I haven't been on an airplane in years, but when you fly and they give all of the instructions, and when the oxygen mask drops down, who do they say is supposed to, who are you supposed to give the oxygen to first? Yourself, right? Because if you passed out, you can't help the person that's next to you or your child or whoever's on the airplane with you. So you have to breathe the air for yourself first and then share the oxygen or however that works. But moral of the story is, you first. And again, there's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. And once you start to do that, things will open up. People that are supposed to be in your circle or supposed to be with you or around you, the right people will start to show up. Those are facts. But as long as you continue to entertain people that no longer serve you, you're just going to stay in a vicious cycle, and you're going to keep attracting those same types of people. I had to learn this. So you have to put your foot down and you have to say, no mas, no more. I'm first. Doesn't mean I don't love everybody else, but the same love and attention and kind, caring acts that I was doing for others, turn it around and do it for yourself first. Try it. It works. It's wonderful. It's so freeing when you stop living under a microscope, when you stop living your life for other people, when you get in your lane and you are doing your own thing, it's a game changer. It's life changing. It's inspiring. It's motivating. It's invigorating. You're excited because you don't have that blanket over you. You're not weighted down. And then you stop giving a care about other people's opinions of you. I've heard this phrase, other people's opinions of you is none of your business. And so don't make it your business. Stop trying to take on everything. Know what you can handle. You first. And then everybody else comes next. And again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. When you start to live that way, I'm telling you, it is just wonderful. So whatever healing you need to have take place to get you over the hump. Again, remember, it's going to be a journey. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's definitely going to take practice because you were so used to always saying yes. Again, it's going to feel foreign when you have to tell people no. But again, those that matter, those that should be in your life, they're going to understand, they're going to get it. And if not, you have to be prepared. You have to prepare yourself mentally to let go of those individuals. And if they, because here's the deal, when people see that you are not going to tell them yes all the time, they're going to probably get mad. They're going to try to gaslight the heck out of you, make you feel guilty. And that's okay. Let them do all of that. Look at some videos somewhere, learn different communication styles, learn different language to use with these people as you get ready to venture off and start learning how to say no in certain ways. But last I learned, no was a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself. You just have to say no. And if they get mad, which many of them will, the ones who are users, the ones who don't really care about your feelings and your opinion, they just want you to do for them what they wanted you to do. So they're going to probably feel some kind of way. Or eventually those users, they'll start to fade off because you're of no more use to them. You started to wake up and see what it was. And once you start coming into that awareness, those people, they'll back off. And then they'll go on and go bother somebody else, whoever else they feel that they can get to comply or be a yes person to them. But I want you to stop being that yes person. Be a yes person to yourself first. Tell yourself, yes, 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 yes. I love you so much, honey. Whatever you want, I got you. And then those that are deserving after that, that's the other thing. Hold people accountable. They have to earn your kindness and the things that you offer, the value that you have. Value yourself. When things are scarce, when it's scarcity, that price of something just shoots up high. Well, what is the price tag? What is your price tag on you? Because if the price is too low, you need to, get off the sale rack, get off the clearance rack, and you need to up that price. People need to earn your trust. They need to earn your kindness and all the goodness that you have to share. So again, it all starts with you. So you go in, you work on yourself, become self-aware, start to wake up. Like I said, many are starting to wake up now, and they're just starting to recognize, okay, this world is full of people that, if given the chance, they're going to take what they can take from you, and they're going to run with it. And they're not going to look back, and they're not going to give you nothing back in return. It's like you up here constantly giving, and they down here receiving, but they not trying to come up and meet you halfway and do an even exchange. And so you really have to step back, take a look at your relationships, let go of which ones are not serving you. I mean, what do you want to hang on to something for that is of no value to you? That's like drinking spoiled milk. I mean, I guess that was a good example. I don't know, but who wants to drink spoiled milk, right? You're going to pour that spoiled milk down the drain because it's not going to serve you. It serves you no purpose. It's just taking up space in your refrigerator when you can get a fresh carton of milk and put it in there. Get rid of all the old moldy, no good stuff out of your life. Talking about people, okay? You know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is your first time coming past my channel, give the video a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your comment in the comments section. Let me know if you are self-aware. Let me know if you are putting yourself first, or let me know if you're on a journey to begin that. And I'll do some more videos with respect to that, because I want to see everybody thriving. Everybody should be living their best life. There should be no negativity. Granted, I know life is life, but you know what I mean, the overall big picture. We shouldn't be depressed and depending on other people to make us happy. We have to make ourselves happy first and foremost. You know, they say happiness starts within. So give the video a thumbs up. Leave your comment in the comment section. I love to hear from you guys. And share the video if you think it'll help somebody else. Oh, when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell also. That's the only way you're going to get notified when I put out new videos. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.